And we are live. All right, what's up, YouTube? Let's see. I don't have nobody in here waiting right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and start this video. I'm gonna talk about tech today, but before we start, give it a few minutes, see if I get anybody come in, so I'm not talking to myself the whole time. This video right here is my son does music, right? And he's got some of his friends and stuff, and people that he does production for. He raps and produces beats and masters the tracks and all that. So this is one of the tracks that he mastered. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys check out. This is another video that he's in. Yeah, and he's doing all kinds of stuff right now with music. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this play, and then we'll see if anybody else comes in. All right, so here we go. This is his boy Just Joe. Just Joe. The song is called Trapathon, featuring Shi Zay and Two Official. All right, and I'll point out my son when we see him, so you guys know who Shi Zay is. All right, here we go.
Hey, y'all fix this.
That's my son in the back seat or in the passenger seat.
2 days.
That's my son over there with the red shirt.
It's been 2 days, gentlemen. I'm ready to get this worked out probably by tonight. It's been 2 days, bro. Yeah, nigga. What you talking about? What you talking about? Yeah, you the one I'm talking about. Let's get out of here talking.
Hop on the beat, you know how to kill it. Pop me a perk, so you know I can't feel it. Stop with your laundry, this ain't no fool shit. Roll the gas, I serve at the mid. Dump these niggas, you niggas a kid. 24/7, I'm gripping the shit. Niggas in the booth and I keep it on me. Niggas on occasion, I drop it on me. You want it when we poppin' shit. Purposely bustin', I fuck a bitch. We got the racks out, we play tennis. Pushing this way like LA Fitness. Push the trap with the Louis on. Look at the trap with the Gucci on. Rig like a trap thong. Get the nigga gone. Came in this bitch, you know I be zooted. All of my niggas be too influenced. Strapped with a Uzi, let niggas do it. Fuck all the talk, my hitters be shooting. You niggas be clowns, you stupid and goofy. With my big slime, these bitches shows. And I fucking a bitch, her pussy be drilling. Sexual me, the chick who be full. I got the big shifts, you know I be coolin'. State to state, little nigga be torn. In a new form, my foot be foreign. Fucking little bitch, that bitch be born. I fuck her at night, she left in the morning. 2 times. I fuck her at night, she left in the morning.
This is my son Isaiah right here, Shi Zay.
That's a cookie burning up in the blunt. Shorty talk dirty all over my phone. I won't hit it back until I get home. Hold on, shorty, don't leave me alone. You know, like a king when I sit on my throne. Talking to me, better check on your tone. I'm with my guys in my messaging nose. I know you don't want that cause you a little hoe. Don't start World War 3 cause I'm finna blow. Embarrassing to pay for the tag in your toe. I don't wanna do it, so leave me alone. Niggas hate knocking shit on my own. I run up a check to Japan, I'm gone. Going back home. That's a dream with a team we gon' chase like some dogs in the bone. I went up to switch with my guys and I ain't finna sell my soul. No, anyone in my way going to hell, wish you well, you got a one-way flight to go. I'm the slime, stupid. Clutching the Glock, shooting. My niggas is slime, ruthless. Put two in your chest, stupid. Hold up that
All right, so real quick, let me get back to it. Where am I? No, that's too big. You want to see my ugly mug? All right, there we go. Yeah, so that last one singing, let me see, or rapping. See if I can bring it back. He had the most lines in the song. This is my little man right here, Shi Zay. Let's see. Damn, can I get a good picture of him? There he is. Yeah, that's him showing his mug. So, all right, so my son is like I said, he's a rapper, producer. He does the engineering, he does the mastering on his music. People pay him to what is the word I'm looking for, to master and engineer their tracks and stuff. He puts the music together, he creates beats, You know, he does everything from production to, from start to finish. All right. So what I wanted to do today, because I hear him in there bumping right now. When he's bumping like that, that means he's not recording. He's probably making a beat. So I'm gonna sneak up on him. And the reason I wanted to do this video today is I'm gonna start another channel where it's mostly just about tech and stuff like that, like just technology, computers, things you can do with it and whatnot. And I figured since I'm in the support sector of IT, that's what I do for work. I might as well go ahead and, do share my skills. Whenever I go to like YouTubers channels and stuff like that, whenever I go to a tech channel, right, and they the person, the host of the channel, right, whoever's making the content, they always ask, are there any questions and stuff like that. What am I doing? Hold on, let me get out of here. Boom. Whoa, what happened to my light? The sun went down on me. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Let's get some light up in here. That's a little better. I like the natural light. All right, but yeah, so so the questions that people always ask are, how do I get into IT? What kind of jobs are there? Where do I start? And stuff like that. So I wanted to do a channel. I want to start another channel for, for those guys, just kind of explaining different sectors of IT. I can explain what I do. I'm in the support sector. So like if you work at a bank, a hospital, a school, hotel, stuff like that, wherever you work at and you're having computer problems and you call IT, right? So the job I do right now is I answer those calls and I solve some of the problems, or as much of the problems as we can, right there on the spot. While we got you on the phone, I can remote into your computers, fix issues that you have, reset your passwords, just tell you how to run certain programs that you might use for work, different things like that. Okay. Things that I can't handle, like for instance, if your computer won't turn on at all, I have to send a work order out, and that goes out to a field tech, and that's the person who actually comes over and will, tear apart your computer, whatever they got to do to find out why that computer is not turning on. Okay. If you're doing everything right and I can't help you with whatever your problem is, we elevate it up to the head system administrators, who then will go and check your account. They'll check the servers, make sure that your school or whatever is connected, your building, your area of the building is connected to our networks and whatnot. All right. So you take it up to those people. So I want to start a channel for just explaining that more, go a little bit more in depth. And then people that are trying to learn how to get into like the IT sector and stuff like that, I can teach the things I know. I'm certified in what's known as the CompTIA A+. So that's where you tear apart computers and put them together, building computers, whatever, troubleshooting and stuff like that. So I'm certified to do that. I'm certified in networking, which it's the CompTIA Network Plus, where we can build networks. So say you work at a bank, all the computers in there have to be able to talk to each other, as well as talk to what are called servers that hold a lot of the data and information that pertain to the bank. Like say Chase Bank, right? Inside the your local Chase Bank, all of their computers talk to each other and whatnot. And then they're also connected to another server somewhere that's like the main Chase server, right? That holds information. So say you wanted to like the ATMs, okay? The ATMs all talk to that network, right? So when you go to the ATM and you want to pull money out, that ATM talks to the Chase network to make sure they can access your account and see if they've got if you got enough money in your account to pull the money out. All right. Oh, who we got in there? What's up, Laro? I see you, bro. Hey, Raya, how you doing? Oh yeah, by the way, Kenny, good show today, guys. That was an awesome show you guys had on the fourth quarter. Everybody go check them out. Yeah, while you guys are in there, I believe everybody's wrenched up. Hold on, let me change my thing here and go to my YouTube so I can see. Let me mute it, and then I'll go here, my channel. Yeah, so anyway, so networking is making the computers talk to each other and making sure that all of Chase is connected, right? So there's a lot of things that can go wrong in that. So that can be a job all into itself, right? Like that's something that that's your system administrator can help with, or you might have a team of people who work just on the network. Okay, and networking can go all the way from the guys that do the installations, all the way to the guys that keep it running day in and day out, working on servers and making sure the switches and the routers are all connected, right? And a lot of things can go wrong in that area. So you need people that can work on that. So I'm certified to do that. And then I'm also certified in the security, which is protecting the network, okay? Keeping people out of the network, you know, like all the hackers and stuff like that, people that come in looking for information and whatnot when they come in through the internet. Or if somebody, you know, goes into a Chase bank and is trying to access certain information, the security guys as well as the networking guys will make sure, say the teller only has access to certain parts of the bank's information. Okay, the managers have access to maybe more areas of the bank's data and their information. All right. So I'm certified to do those three things. So I figured since, especially with the way the world is going, a lot more people are going to be working from home or looking for other jobs to do because of all the automation and stuff that's happening in the world. They're going to need people that can do these jobs. Right now, a lot of these jobs are held by, I guess we could call them old heads, right? People that have been doing it for 20, 30 years. Those people are starting to retire. They're starting to phase out. You know, so we're going to need younger people coming up to replace those people that keep the systems running. You know, automation is great and all that, but if nobody's there to make the automation happen, right? Somebody's got to build the computers, the systems, the networks, and all that. We need those people in those positions, and that's why in America there's like hundreds of thousands of jobs available right now in the whole IT sector. All right, from programmers, you know, people who write programs and stuff like that. I'm not strong in that department, right? But I know a little bit about it, enough to point people in the right direction if they want to learn, if they want to get into the field. All right. So what I wanted to do today, right? I guess what is that? That show your work, something like that. I wanted to sneak in on my son. I hear his music bumping back there. Let me see if. So I'm gonna connect my phone real quick, and we're gonna sneak in on my son, and I'll show you the other. You know, the computer I'm using right now. This is an old computer I had that I just repurposed. I put a new operating system on it. I'm running a Linux system, Linux operating system, and I have it set up in a way that it operates very similar to a Windows computer, so that when my kids or wifey want to use the computer, it's not that hard to use. I mean, it moves like it doesn't look like Windows 10, but everything's in the same place as if you had a Windows 10 computer. All right. So before I do that, here I'm going to share my screen with you real quick. Let me see if I remove this one. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, I see. All right. So we're gonna stop. Okay, stop that. Okay, I'm gonna add this. We're gonna share screen. If I minimize this, there we go. And allow. What happened? Oh, duh. Entire screen. What happens if I do this? No. I don't want that. No. That's weird. Okay, it's not giving me the option to just share. Okay, here, I'll do it this way. Let's see if this will do it. Ah, that looks weird. All right. Well, anyway, so I have two. Let me get my ugly mug out of here. All right. So what you're seeing here is where the mouse is. Here, I'll open up a big. You see it on this screen here. This is my big monitor. I'm actually using a TV. I got a Sony TV as my main monitor. All right. A lot of people don't know you could do that. Oh, my email here. I got you right here. Shinnery@gmail.com. See, it's good to have a rare last name because I can do stuff like that. That's my email address right there if anybody's interested. Laro, go ahead, hit me up whenever, man. But yeah, so this operating system right here, right? So if you look at it, it doesn't look like Windows, all right? But everything's in the same place as a Windows computer. So you got your time and date down here, right? If I want to look at the calendar, I just press on it. It pulls up a calendar for me. You know, if I want notifications on or anything like that, I can put a do not disturb, whatever. I can, see if I got appointments on different days. I can check, world clock stuff. With Linux computers, you get a lot of options. So I can make this look however I want, right? Then over here, I've got some of the apps that I use daily, just like on a Windows computer. You can lock stuff down on your tab, right? So this right here is a program that I use to remote into my computer at work. I got my Discord app there. I got the Google app. I got my software. Like if I want to download software, that's the cool thing about Linux. Almost all the software that's made for Linux is available free. And it's kind of like where Android got its way of life from. It's from Linux. Okay, everything for Linux is damn near free. Okay, you don't have to pay for most of the apps. Then I got my file drawer right here. I know you guys probably can't see that too good, but if I click it, it'll just open up. Just like a Windows computer. I can look at my folders. I can select, what part of the computer I want to go look at. Right. If I have other hard drives or anything like that, they'll show up here. I don't have mine on right now, so it's off. And then if I close this, then it's the same thing, man. It's got the X up in the corner and all that. You can navigate. Like if I go to downloads, right, it'll pull this all up. These are some pictures that I used for one of my videos. And then you can navigate with the arrows just like on a Windows computer. It's the same thing, right? Okay, and then in this bottom left corner, just like a Windows computer, I can get to anywhere in the computer that I need. I can look for specific types of apps and games and stuff like that. If I need to look for like the utilities and whatnot, like when you right click on the start button on the Windows start button, you get different options than if you left click on it, right? So over here, I have it all under one, all in one place. So anyway, that was just a real quick rundown of the type of computer I'm using. And as you can see, I got two monitors going. I'm using this other computer monitor over here for, whoa, that tripped me out. It's got that mirror effect going. All right, so yeah, this other computer is where I got my live stream showing. All right, so real quick, let's see if we can go sneak in on my son. I'm gonna show you guys what all this tech stuff is about and what you can do with it. All right, so let's see if I can get the invite here. I'm gonna there. Okay, so I'm gonna use my phone and I'm gonna connect so that I can get my other. Let me unshare this. Oh, wait, first I gotta connect to it. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I forgot to charge my phone. So I'm gonna open up Chrome. I'm gonna do the StreamYards on my phone, and then so close this. Open up StreamYard, log in. Log in, I say. What? Wait, why is it telling me to? All right, whatever. Okay, StreamYard is acting whack right now. They gotta text me a login code? I guess that's good security, right? See, and this is one of the things that we need for computers and networks and whatnot. Check my email. Yo. All right. So StreamYard wants to play hardball today. Okay, so we're going. You guys are seeing this in real time. All right, StreamYard's gonna give me a hard time. So I am going to, let's see, I'm gonna close out of that. Close this screen. There we go. All right. So now what I can do is over here. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. I'll open another screen. Go to my email since I got to put in a stupid code. The StreamYards wants to make sure I am who I say I am. And these are some of the things that your IT people actually design for your company. All right. So this is just another form of security. This is something your IT people do. All right. So they make it so that anybody that's connecting to your network, like what I'm trying to do right now, just to add my phone onto my stream. StreamYards wants me to prove I am who I say I am. All right, so if I go in here, all right, check. Yep. All right, enter studio. Whoa.
Hold on.
Just a minute, guys.
What the hell was that? That was me.
I gotta mute my mic. All right, is that better? I'm sorry about that, guys. Okay. All right. Yeah, I hear the music back there bumping. So what we're gonna do? Okay. I see it. Can you guys see that? What's up, Waldner? I see you, bro. All right, we're gonna sneak up on my son. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna do it like this. All right. So this is what I was saying. I got my big old TV as one monitor. If you guys can see that. See, that's my big olds. I don't got the lighting on. All right, so that's my Sony TV monitor. And then over here, I got my computer monitor. And then like when I'm working, I have another laptop right here. So I got three things going on at one time. So we're going to go sneak up on my son. And let's see what they got going on back there. I hear the music bumping. So as we get closer, you guys will probably be able to pick it up. So I want to turn on my volume. Check. There we go. All right, so I got sound. All right, so you guys should be able to hear me.
Damn it.
All right. Technical difficulties. I got to mute my mic in here so that you guys can hear me. Can you guys still hear me? Okay. Oh snap! Oh, he's in full recording mode right now. Hey, Punk, turn it down a little bit. Just want to sneak up on you real quick. I heard you bumping, so I figured you weren't recording just yet.
Loud out there?
Huh?
Is it loud out there?
No, I can hear it from my room. What do you got going on? Oh, wait. Say hi to the world.
What's up?
Everybody, this is my son, Shi Zay.
Yeah.
If you heard me bumping his music before, this is the man in the flesh. All right, so what do you got going on?
Just making a beat.
Making a beat.
It's like rough draft though, but it's supposed to be like a rock.
We can't hear you when the music's on because I'm using the microphone on the phone. So if you're talking, you gotta pause it and then tell me what you're doing. Explain yourself, son. Oh. All right, mute it real quick. Mute it real quick. Let me just borrow you for a minute of your time. All right, so what do you got going on back here? What am I looking at? Is this the magnificent studio? Something's missing.
What's missing?
Something's
Keyboard?
missing. Yeah, there's something that's usually here that is not here.
The keyboard, but I put it up because it takes up too much space.
You put the keyboard away. So are you no longer using the keyboard when you make music, or just putting it on, connecting
Right
it?
now, just for now, I'm not using the keyboard. Lately, I haven't been.
Oh, okay.
Just clicking notes in.
All right, so you got your keyboard put away for whatever odd reason. Weird for a producer. All right. You see, got the guitar over there. Self-taught guitarist. All right.
In there.
And his shoe game. He's one of them sneakerheads. I don't do all that, but that's this younger generation. All right. So right now, what are you doing? Are you making a beat? Are you fixing, produce? Like, what are you doing with your?
I literally just started making this beat like 20 minutes ago.
Nice.
So it was nothing before now.
So you started from scratch. So it was just a blank window with no music or nothing on it, and you went in and you're doing all that,
Mm-hmm.
and you're doing all of this with a computer.
Yeah.
So you're telling me right now, to make music, I don't need to go to a studio with a band and some drummers and guitar players and all that. You can do all that from right here on your computer.
Yep. I made my own studio.
Crazy. So that thing right over there, one of the 2 supercomputers we got in this room. You're telling me that guy right there lets you make music. So I just played the video that you guys did with Just Joe.
Mm-hmm.
So you produced the beat,
No.
and all that?
On
Or-
that one, I just engineered it.
Okay,
They took it from YouTube and then asked me to get on it and rap on it.
okay, so they
But
found
I
it.
recorded all of it, mixed it, and mastered it. So
All right, you guys speak up because the world's listening and watching. All right, so all right, say that again. So they got a beat.
they found a beat on YouTube and they came here to record over it. And then after they recorded their parts, they asked me to hop on it. So I rapped and recorded my part right in here.
On that thing, that big ball right there. This.
Well, at that time, we didn't have that. It was the shield.
Okay, so you're using. Where's the shield at?
It's in the garage. I'm not going to get it.
Okay, you're not using the shield right now. You're using this thing right here. It does the same thing that your wind blocker does. Your shield and all that.
In the
Sort of
way, yeah.
Okay, so that's a microphone, folks. And to show you how big this is my hand in front of his microphone.
I'm gonna show you this.
All right.
Microphone.
Well, I can't see in there. The light's not on. Yeah, you shine some light on it for me. Boom. All right. So see the microphone inside there. So there's all
This
kinds of
is a pop
technology.
filter.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Go ahead and put the pop filter on. One of the people asked, "Do you only make hip hop beats?"
No, I make pop and R&B beats from time to time, but for the most part, it's like trap
Okay.
and like hip hop. Yeah, but I mean, like this is hip hop, but in its own way, like it's a guitar beat.
Okay.
So
All right.
it's like it's not really specifically hip hop, but like this, I would say is like a rock beat with hip hop drums over it. So like I like to put like a lot of different elements from other genres and stuff in my music
Okay. All right.
and switch it up.
Pulling out that Eminem, Nelly, Florida Georgia line type
No.
thing. Just mix it all up.
This is new stuff. It's
You're not gonna be like, what's that little dude? The little country dude, little black kid.
Who?
That one. What's that song? You guys know that song? That kid that just came out with the little girl's dad, the little actress chick.
I don't know who.
The country dude.
I don't listen to country music.
I know. That's what I'm saying. The little black dude.
Oh, Lil Nas.
Little Nas. That's the guy I'm talking about.
No, I'm completely different from him.
Okay, so you're not making country music and dancing with the tight
No.
clothes on and all that.
But yeah,
I'm just messing with you.
But I'm different from all these like mainstream rappers in the fact that I actually make all of the music myself. Like all of them just go, not to talk down on none of them and say like, like I'm better than them or not. Nah, it's none of that. But like I do a lot more by myself than them. Like they go to the studio, I already have a whole beat. It's perfectly mixed. All they have to do is rap over it. And they're great at doing that, but they rap over it. And then everyone else takes care of the rest of the song. They just sit back and then the song gets done.
Right.
But I do it from like literally nothing to like a whole finished song only through me.
Okay, so you're pulling a Kanye. Pretty much. So you do kind of like how Kanye started, where he was making beats and stuff like that.
If that's what
Nobody
it
knew
is,
the man
exactly,
behind. Okay, nobody knew the man behind the music, and then once he decided to jump in the game, so you do both also.
Yeah. I
So-
do all also.
So you can run for president one day.
No,
Why not?
because I don't get into politics.
Come on, man, you can do it all. So you're not saying you can't do it. You're just saying right now you don't want to do it. Kind of like what Trump said a long time ago. He said he wasn't going to run for president. Now he's the president. Okay.
Yeah. If I get old and bored enough, maybe.
All right.
But, yeah.
Nice. All right. Thank you, son, for letting me interrupt your time. I'm going to go ahead and let you get back to it. But yeah, guys, actually, make the lights bright real quick so I can just show them this little setup that you got going right now. So yeah, this is the studio lighting. He's got to get the vibe going, right? You know, you see the lights flashing over here and whatnot, and lights behind the desk. And then you got the red light. I swear, I think these guys are on acid sometimes. But all right, so real quick, he's got his studio monitors hooked up. You know, all flashy keyboard. His headphones there. He got headphones on the wall. This is why we don't buy Dre Beats, because they whack and they break. And then he's got another set of headphones right here. He's got more lighting. And then the supercomputer over there. Okay. He's got the microphone. He's got his gaming controller connected to the computer that he can game on. So these are some of the things that you can do with the technology that we got going on today. One computer right there you just saw, he can do a whole bunch of things on there. He also does his own like photoshopping of his pictures for his albums or his what are they called?
Album covers.
Album covers. So each song. Yeah, see, it's a Windows. This one's a Windows computer, guys. He's not specialized like me, where he can do different operating systems.
For my next, well, it's either that one or this one.
Okay.
I can't decide which one I want to go with though. But I made the home screen. I mean, I have so many covers.
They both.
I didn't make that one actually. That was one of the few that I had someone else make.
Okay, nice.
I got a ton on there.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. So that's one of the things you can do, or some of the things you can do just with the computer. Everybody thinks that it's just for getting on the internet and looking at porn and stuff, and that's not what the internet's about. Over here we have my other supercomputer that's not being used right now, but there'll be times where I come in and they'll be playing games against each other or with each other. You know, all that Call of Duty, PUBG.
I don't play PUBG.
And well, whatever games you play, I don't know, but you have. I came in here before.
I've never played PUBG.
What is the other one then?
Fortnite.
Fortnite and Call of Duty.
Call of Duty, GTA.
GG. See, it's all these G's, man.
They're all completely different.
My sons are some almost wannabe G's, I guess you would call it that. They do everything but G shit. How about that? All right, I'm gonna leave you alone, man. I just wanted to show them, you know, before I start making my tech channel, what that I actually do have a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? Experience in this. All right, so have at it. Enjoy. All right, we're gonna get out of there. I'm gonna take you back into my studio. Since I guess if I'm gonna expose my son like that, I gotta expose myself. All right. Whoa, hold on. Whoa. All right, so I'm going to get off. What the fuck? Why am I echoing? Okay, so real quick, I'll show you guys how my setup looks. Don't mind my room, but again, like I said, I got my Sony TV on the desk. I got the other monitor. And I got the computer behind the monitor. I can't be exposing my son without exposing myself, right? All right, so we're gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna take this fool off, and now it's just me again, I think. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm gonna turn off the phone. I think no, the camera's still on. Cancel that. Go back to that. Come back here. I guess I gotta leave the stream. I don't want to end the stream. Okay, I did do something stupid because if I end it on the phone, it's gonna kill the whole YouTube. But what if I just close out of it here and I'm still on the computer? See that? All right, some technology skills. You guys didn't know I could do that. All right. How did a banner end up on the screen? Did I hit a button? Did that happen from my phone? So I can do all kinds of shit with a computer, but I can't. YouTube just be making life hard, man. All right. How do I? There we go. Boom. All right. Cool. So yeah, man, I wanted to, get into technology. I'm gonna start another channel, and I'm gonna do more stuff, more specifics about technology. All right. For the guys that just want to get in, they'll be able to come in, ask questions about stuff. People that want to, change career fields, learn some stuff about IT, and the different aspects of IT. Right. Did any of you guys have a question, or do you want to come up, ask a question or anything like that? I will drop the link real quick and see if anybody's trying to come up and talk to me about it, because I know we got a lot of techies in this space. There we go. Boom. All right, Kenny, I appreciate you, bro. You take it easy, bud. And you guys go check out Fourth Quarter Talks, man. Every Saturday at, I think it's 3 p.m. Eastern. Kenny Conjo, Big Duke, Third Ward, Brandon L, and Miss Topaz. They got their Fourth Quarter Talk stream. They go on talking about recent topics and events that are happening, things that affect us in everyday lives, Black folks, things that affect, if you want to talk about topics and stuff like that, that they'll welcome everybody up as long as you're not on some mess. You talk about it, have some good things. So that's my shout out for the day. But yeah, if anybody's got any questions or anything you want to come up, or if you have ideas or whatever, I'm still trying to come up with a name. Yeah, Waldner, that's what I'm talking about right there. One of the things I'm planning on doing is having, like, the guys from the Black Brain Trust, Mike V, Complex Design, Nuruddin, all those guys over there. Of course, Keep It Techie knows he's always got, an open invite. That dude's doing a lot of things, and he actually knows a lot about Linux. Like this system that I'm running on this computer, Keep It Techie teaches a lot of stuff about Linux for people that like want to get into computers, or if they already are in computers. Linux is kind of what runs the internet. A lot of people don't know that. Oh, hold up. Got my brother coming up.
Welcome home. As you can see,
there we go.
Croatia does not suck. So there's something really empowering about using.
Hey, what's up, O'Shea? I hear you, bro.
You hear me? What's going on, Mike?
Not much, man. I'm just I'm going to start a new project with my. I don't know if I'm going to do it on my channel or if I'm going to just start a whole other channel. This one's not really growing. And yeah, so I just figured I might make another channel that's just strictly tech and just talk about that.
Well, look, I'm sorry, I'm interrupting.
No, go ahead.
I understand that. I understand that thing about it not really growing stuff. But here's the thing about it. You early on is the best time to make those decisions on what you want your channel to be. See, like mine, I keep mine is it's just a little bit of a lot of what I do. I got a lot of gaming on there. I got some arts and craft stuff. I got some eBay stuff. which I have videos that I have to post about eBay. But we on your channel, so let's talk about your channel more. You say you want to get into the tech side of it, huh?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna start. You know, whenever I go onto a tech channel and whoever's channel it is, they ask the chat, you know, people in the chat if there's any questions. And one of the main questions that we see is, how do I get into tech and what kind of jobs are there?
Okay,
You know,
that'll work.
so I figured, okay, if that's a question that everybody's asking, no matter where I go, it's like, okay, let's start there. I'm gonna make a channel that helps those people. So if I can explain the difference between a system admin and a programmer, you know what I'm saying?
I do. I understand you absolutely clearly.
You know, not everybody does database, right? So, or database engineer, not everybody does that. But when people think computers, if you have one person in your family that does, say, SQL database, right? Well, to his family, that's what the IT field is, right? They just know, I don't know, he types into the thing, and he's always doing queries and asking questions to the computer, and all this gobbledygook comes up on the computer, and then he sends that off in a report to somebody. Well, but that's not everything that IT is. You know, we're not all making, you know, video games and programs. You know, so I wanted to I want to do my channel where I just kind of break down, you know, all the different types of jobs you can get in the IT field, because we might have somebody like me who was a plumber in my past and understands how to put things together, break things apart, and how to troubleshoot things, right? So with networking, that that expertise of having been a plumber can transfer right over into the networking world.
I got you. I understand.
You know, because you're just connecting things. You're making your monitor talk to the computer, computer talk to other computers, computers talk to servers. It's the same thing like connecting the plumbing in a house. You know, you got to make your faucet connect to the water source. You know, make the tub connect, make the toilet connect. They all got to connect to that main pipe that's bringing in the water. That's all networking is, man.
Yeah, look, I understand that too because I end up getting my I know you can hear a little echo because I'm talking to you through my speakers and I don't have my
Hey,
head.
you're good. You're good. You're clear.
But check this out. I do have my A+ certification, and network is one of the big things we play with, and that's something I play with here at the house. I play with here in my house too. Excuse me. Excuse me. So sound like to me, just my opinion. Just look, man, just pull out your sheet of paper and just start making your list of all the things you want to talk about. And start it. And then once you actually do that, once you get that list done, then you can start plotting it out how you want to do it. And start getting it. And then look, and a lot of times I've learned, sometimes you have to make offline videos and then upload them. A lot of times you can do it that way too. That way you can push the content out a little faster, and people have something to look at when they come to your channel also.
Right.
To be honest with you, if you're real good at what you do, now this is just my opinion now, I would put it on Patreon. Because this live stuff, you know how to get people doing live stuff and giving you all this good advice all the time for free. A lot of stuff that I see on here, people, especially Keep Attacking, he gives out a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, he does.
I would be, look here, that would be my top tier. That would be my top tier on Patreon. When you go on live and live helping people, top tier.
All right.
Like I said, that's essentially what I would do. Now look, it's just my opinion. Now you find your own way. This is just my opinion how to do it. And look, unboxings, they're pretty popular. They get your views. They can get, like when you have a lot of packages and you unboxing them. That's a thing.
Right. You know what? I might do something like that because, like I explained it earlier, the computer I'm using, this is actually, what is it called? It's an HP Pavilion P6000. Came with Windows 7, right? It's got a AMD. What is it called right here? It's the AMD. It's a Phenom 2 840T processor. So this thing, like, if you were to go to a computer store or something like that, oh, I covered it. You were to go to a computer store or something like that today and tell them you need parts for this machine right here, they're gonna tell you go check a junkyard.
You better believe it. Because I'm like,
But-
wait a minute. A phenom, man, look here. I thought I was behind.
No, well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I showed my son's computers. I got the two computers in there. I think one's on a i7 processor, the other one's on an i9. You know, those I got the two supercomputers in the boys' rooms, and like I said, I just repurposed this one because we only use it for, well, now because I'm working from home, I repurposed it. I put Linux on it, so it's I can dual boot this machine with Windows or Linux.
Yeah.
But since I don't, Windows 7 is all jacked up, and you can't trust it no more, I just mainly run the Linux on here, and the browser is a browser, so I can do whatever I want with a browser. I can remote into my work computer because it's Linux. I can talk to any computer in the world, right? So, yeah, I do my work from home from this computer, and that way, whatever they're doing back there, I'm not interrupting their time or nothing like that. One of my son, my other son is talking about he's joining the Navy. So when he leaves, I'll probably either get that computer, slap a couple extra SSDs in there or something like that. So when I start ordering stuff, I can do the unboxing and all that. Or I might just build myself another computer. Because it's fun, man. Once you get into it and you know what you're doing, building these computers and all that, it's fun. So I might do some unboxing and stuff like that. Just I know what I'm talking about when I open it. Go ahead.
If you're gonna do a tech channel, no, this is just my opinion. Until you find that one main thing you do, look, man, do a little bit of it all. Cause see, I follow a lot of tech channels. I follow some of the bigger like Linus Tech Tips.
Yeah.
They don't do unboxings like they used to, but they do a little bit of a lot of stuff. And
right.
let me tell you what, it keeps it fresh. It keeps it interesting.
Yeah.
And
I see what you're saying. Instead of just always looking at my ugly face, I can put some new parts and products and stuff together and show it, get installed or whatever. They do like that little fast feed or whatever, where you see them installing it and all that, and they turn it on and test it.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean, all kind. Look, like I said, I have a few videos that I've done of reviews and all of that, and they just sitting on my computer. I have not went through that because every time I think about getting that done, then I get something else in, and I make a video. I get something that's dealing with eBay, and I get a whole bunch of stuff, and I have to make a few videos on that. And after a while, if you don't have a strict regimen to go by, you have like me, you have a bunch of videos and won't be posting.
Right.
It won't be posted. Another thing about it, I'm learning about some old video editing programs too. I'm going to look that Blender. Blender is the one, because look, look here. That's a one-stop for everything, Blender.
Right. It does a lot of 3D stuff and
video editing, all of that. But it got a steep learning curve on it. So once I get off into that just right, and here's the deal. The reason I'm so picky about programs, because see, I do Linux too. And I want programs that can go from Linux to Windows. Because the worst thing you can do, man, is learn how to use a program on a specific system, and then when you go to the net, you can't use it.
Right.
Man, that's a headache.
Right. Yeah. See, the one thing about this computer, I got OBS on this computer. I got it on the Windows 7 on this computer, and I got it on the Linux on this computer. For whatever reason, when I'm recording like this, like recording myself on OBS, same camera, same computer, same parts, right? But the OBS on this version of Linux that I'm using, even though I update it and all that, it's still the video is still fragmented. Like when I move it, it does like that whole thing where your hands, like, you know what I'm saying? It's choppy. It's skipping. What is that called?
I know what you're talking about.
Frames. So it's like it won't record. Like if I record in the 30 frames per second, it's still only puts out 15 frames per second. And so I've messed with the settings and everything. So what I would have to do is I would have to install a newer version of Linux on here. Like this one is it's called Zorin.
Okay.
And it was made to look just like Windows, right? So that's why I got this one. But this one is stuck on, it runs off of Ubuntu 18.04. And Ubuntu has now they've come out, they're all the way at version 20.04 already.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Man, you way behind. And I can't talk too much because at this moment I don't have any version of Linux installed except for on the external SSD drive.
Right.
Let me ask you this: have you tried, when you say it's skipping frames or it's only showing 15 frames per second? Is that live streaming or is that offline?
It's I tried recording a video. I mean, I've done it a few times. Like when it's offline, I'm not even streaming. I tried to do a video where I was talking about something I was showing. You know, it wasn't a live stream. It's just something that I recorded on my own. And like, it's not recording what the camera is capable of. Like right now, StreamYard is able to show me doing everything I'm doing, right? But on the, like when I do this on my camera, on OBS, it looks like this. Or it goes, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't show my hand moving in one full swipe.
I got you.
Yeah, it's like it's skipping. It goes from here to here to here. And you know, that's all you see is you know, like 3 sections of it. You don't see the whole thing. So that's why I don't do a lot of OBS on this one right now. I used to do it on this computer when I was using the Windows 7 operating system, right? Running the OBS. I did a whole bunch of my old, if you look at a bunch of my old videos that are on there, I didn't have no video issues. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have no, like it just, whatever I was doing on camera, that's what showed up on the video. But for whatever reason, this version of Linux that I'm using and the version of OBS that it's capable of running, they don't do what I want them to do the way, or they don't operate the way it's supposed to. So I'm just gonna, I don't want to put a new operating system on yet, just because I've got it set up for me to work from home.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Then, you know, how many hard drives do you have in it, or SSDs?
This one's only got the one right now. Only got one hard drive on it.
Drop another. Look, get your 256 gig SSD drive, drop in, and just reinstall the newer version.
Right. And then, see, that's what I was saying. Like if I do that, like I said, I get mental, man, because if I'm going to start buying parts, I'll buy a hard drive, then I'll see a graphics card that I'm interested in. You know what I'm saying? Then I might see a case that I'm interested in. And I'll go ahead and just go get a motherboard, I'll just build a whole other computer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I can't go and just get a hard drive. Like my brain don't operate like that.
Look, I can understand that too, but look, I just dropped what's the name of mine. I finally upgraded my graphics card. I went all the way. Look, I went from a GTX 750 Ti up to a 1060, up to a GTX 1060 6 gig.
Okay. Okay. Actually, my son's computer, the one that I was just showing on here, that
Yeah.
one's got the 1060 in it. The GeForce GTX 1060.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what he's running on that computer that
Okay,
we
look,
just saw.
that's a pretty look at. That's a pretty decent car. But the only thing about it, I'm gonna have to investigate mine a little more because see when it's sitting idle, that thing is at 50 like 50 degrees Celsius. At 50 Celsius. And that's running too hot. Just to be sitting at just at neutral. But then again, I do keep browsers going all day long and
Right.
Steam and Origin.
Okay. He got all of them connected. He said, "Who's ready for me?"
all that look, all of it's running. But I started to get that 1650. That GTX 1650.
Yeah, if you're gonna get a new card, I would say definitely go up into at least the 1600 series or the AMD. What the hell do they call them now? The Ryzen,
Are you talking about processor or video card?
or no, yeah, no, for video cards, the 5 series
I
in
know you're talking
AMD.
about.
Yeah,
I could have, but man, look, I like my. I guess you can call me. I guess you can call me an NVIDIA fanboy because I sit
right.
there and watch the videos and say streaming. When you're doing streaming, that it's a feature in the NVIDIA video card. Look, they're built for live stream. They're built for live streaming. It's
Right.
not the same way with the AMD card. They're not the same way. You will have to use hardware encoding instead of no, you have to use software encoding with the AMDs if I'm not mistaken. But you can use hardware encoding with the NVIDIA version.
Yeah, yeah. Nvidia allows. Yeah, they're built because like the guys when the gaming got big, they the Twitch and all that came out, where people were uploading their video games, and so that's why they worked with the gaming community to actually make that into a thing where, okay, I'm playing a video game and I want everybody to see in real time what I'm doing on my video game. So they yeah, and Nvidia worked with like the gaming community and got that working right. But AMD though, man, they're doing some things right now with their processors and their video cards. They're just making it all the new stuff is it's starting to like blow the other folks out of the water.
I don't
You
know. They're gonna be
know,
hard. I'm sorry, I mean, they'll be hard to heat. They're gonna be hard to beat NVIDIA on that video card. But what it is, AMD gives you more value for your money.
right?
That's the thing where AMD comes in. It gives you a whole lot more value. As a matter of fact, now if you want to get on the processor side of it, their processors, those Ryzen, they are kicking the stuff out of
Yeah, they are.
Intel.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
are.
they won't. They look every time you think can't get any better with it. When you think they kicked Intel enough, then they come out with something else that's kicking it harder.
Right? You step on them, stomp them, and spit on them at the same time, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I hear you. I hear you.
I'm using the AMD FX 85 8350. I'm using
Okay.
the 83. That was the one that AMD got sued on. Because they said,
Mm,
what is they telling people that they're 4 cores, 8 threads, but the threads are using shared memory within the processor. So they saying, look, that don't count as actually 4 individual threads and 8 individual cores because they're sharing memory. So NVIDIA actually got sued on it. Not
oh wow.
AMD actually got sued, and they actually gave people back some money.
Dang, I didn't see. I wasn't even paying attention to all that.
Oh yeah,
That probably happened when I was going through all my training and everything.
oh yeah, man, that was a big talk a year or two ago, big talk. But That's all got. It's a work. Let me tell you what. It is a workhorse. It can't whoop the what's the name though. That that the Intel i5 2400.
Mm-hmm.
That processor, it's a four core, and that processor is older, and it still hangs with the some people say the 8300 AMD 8300. It doesn't even compare to that. They say that's a more powerful processor. And when it come down, and look, when you're pushing it to its limits, you can break that 8300. You can break it.
Huh.
Oh yeah, you can break it. It's only gonna go up so high before it stops.
Right.
But now I would like to get my hand on the AMD 900 series. But them things are so doggone expensive though.
Yeah.
They're used, but people still have them for like $200 and $300.
Huh. Yeah, see, and that's my thing, man. It's like if I start doing it, it's like I like to go all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't just do like if I just get a hard drive, like I'm stupid with it, man. Like I don't know. I guess my discipline or something is off.
Look,
You know what I'm saying?
I do understand that because I can be like that every now and then too. But I'm one of the people. I do it like this. I upgrade it piece by piece. Now I have not bought a processor and brand new processor and motherboard together. I have not done that in years. What I end up doing, I went on Facebook Marketplace and I found a guy was selling a motherboard, might have been an ASRock with the AMD FX 8350 with 16 gigabytes of RAM on it. At that time, I had an AMD 6300, 8 gigs of RAM. Here's what I done, which I should have kept the whole entire thing. I found it for $80. The guy was selling it all 16 gigs of RAM, 8300 processor, and the motherboard for $80.
That's not bad at all, right there, bro. He got you a deal.
You know what I ended up doing?
What's that?
I bought that. I turned around. I kept the 8300 processor and the 16 gigabytes of RAM. But I put the 8 gigs of RAM and the 6300 on that motherboard and sold it on eBay. And that thing, I think altogether, that thing went for $123.
Look at that.
So I got 16 gigs of RAM and a twice as powerful processor
for free.
Look, close to it. I upgraded for free. Yep. That's exactly what I did. I upgraded for free.
Yep. That's the way to do it, man.
Money.
See, and that's why I'm like I have the ability, if I wanted to, I could go right now. I could go build a full computer and all that. It's just that I have this one set up for work, and there's because of the security and stuff like that, there's certain things that I gotta keep, or certain codes and stuff, and I don't want to go through that whole mess of calling people for different pieces of information so that I can access some of the servers, and like we have our phone set up and all that set up with work. So I'll have to like literally bug people. Right now is the beginning of the school year, so it's the busiest time of the year for my school district. So they're already like everybody's, bogged down with work right now. So I don't want to be interfering with people, what they're doing right now. So maybe I'll wait about a month into the school year or whatever. Then I'll probably just go ahead and put another computer in here, take this one into the living room, make it into a media center or something like that. Because it's got Wi-Fi in it, man. Like I said, like the operating system was old, but all the parts still work.
Yeah.
You know, so I just repurposed it and I turned it into a Linux operating system. So the Windows 7 part don't bother me, but there's still information on the hard drive that I need to pull. I got to go get another external hard drive so that I can pull everything out of this computer, and then just use it as a media computer. I'll put it in the living room, and that'll feed media to the whole house.
I got another question for you.
What's that?
Why not just instead of just getting you another external hard drive, why not just get you a NAS box, and that way you can just keep on building it up without having to worry about keeping a whole lot of little small drives in there. Just get one NAS system and just constantly just keep on adding hard drives to it as need be, and add your redundancy to it, and do it like that.
See, I could probably do that. Like I said, man, I don't know. There's so many ways to go with it, but it's like, when you get that itch, like I've been wanting a new one in here, but then they force us to work from home, and so because I'm using my own computer to work from home, I was like, damn, I should have built the computer already and used that. So right now it's just, I think my only thing is I don't want to bother nobody else right now. I'll wait till when all this, the beginning of the school year stuff dies down, people stop asking for password resets, twice a day and stuff.
I guess. Well, look, like I said, just another thought.
Yeah. See, I wasn't thinking about that, but yeah, I could do that. I think my thing is just with the NAS box is like the hard drives. If I decide, I guess later on, if I decide to upgrade, then I just have to put it in another box and rebuild it, and all that, and then trying to get it to work. Like if I move it from one box to another one, you know what I'm saying? It's the configuration on it. Maybe, I don't know. Sometimes I just get lazy, and then like I could do it, and then sometimes I'm just not in the mood to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I know the feeling all too well. I know it all too well. That's why, look here. I need to take that 1070 out, that 1060. I need to take it out, take it apart, clean it. Not clean the what's name, clean the thermal paste off, and put new thermal paste on it. But I'm kind of like, it's working right now. It can keep on right now, but I really do need to clean it. But I ain't gonna bother with it right now. If my computer happen to go shut down on me, then I may go and clean it up. But I don't want to have to pull that out. My computer ain't running for that few hours while I do that.
Yeah, see, and that's my thing, man. That's exactly like, it's like once I do that, it's like once you start, you have to finish. You can't be like, all right, let me do this, and then something else come up. You got to walk away from it. You got to when you come back, you got to remember, okay, what have I done? So that's one of the things. You got to set aside time just to do that little project. And with my 20 kids running around now, we 5 kids and a granddaughter and all that. I call them kids, but most of my kids are grown, man.
Okay.
The boys are 20. I got a 17-year-old. She's a senior right now. I got my 12-year-old. She's 7th grade. She thinks she grown.
Yeah, they're at that age where right before they get to that age. Now, I don't have any children, but I've dealt with enough people over the years. Look, right before, look here, all the way up to 12 years old, they okay. Once they hit 12, it's like you want to send them back where they come from.
Right? Like, you know what? Hey, babe, come back. You need to take her back. You need to return this one.
Yeah, I've noticed that in a whole bunch of I've noticed that in people in general. Look, before they get 12, they okay. They love you to death. They always want to be around you. But the moment they start hitting 12 and 13, it's like you ain't cool no more.
Yeah. No, I think I did a pretty good job with mine. My 12-year-old right now. I think the COVID helped a lot too because she was home, so I was able to keep track of what she's looking at online and all that, and talk to her about what's happening in the world,
Yeah.
as well as what her friends are going through, what she's going through, and explaining to her like, look, all these little girls that you hang out with, they're going through these things too. They're having these thoughts and whatever. So I'm able to talk to her. It kept us close,
Yeah.
closer than I guess a normal age 12-year-old would be at right now. You know what I'm saying? Because she's, like it's kind of stuck at home, but like right now she's sleeping over her friend's house. Actually, both of the younger ones are sleeping at their friend's house tonight. Wifey's running around doing something out there. I heard her talking to somebody. So, and then one of the boys in the room, I think my other boy's working. So I'm like, I got this little bit of time to myself to, do what I want to do. That's why I just popped up with, a random stream, man. I was like, all right, let's talk tech.
That'll work. I'm gonna tell you another thing about it. That NAS, that NAS system will make your job a lot easier too when you transfer between one computer and another. Because see, you don't have to go looking for all that information. It's all on that NAS drive. So once you actually get your other computer up and running, and you get your internet and get it all configured, then all you have to do is just look here, log into your NAS, and then get what? All your information right there at your fingertip.
Yeah.
And they're not expensive like they used to be, man.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I mean, they got Walmart selling them now.
I would not look. Let me tell you something.
No, I'm just saying, like,
oh, go ahead.
Like the fact that you can get it from Walmart lets you know, like, they're making everything's more affordable now.
Only thing I like buying from Walmart is maybe TV. It's a TV, because guess what? TVs really just don't matter. If it just really want to decide they wanted to go out, it ain't gonna set me back. I'll tell you. But now if my computer was to go out on my NAS, which I don't have a NAS, so I'm sitting up telling you to get one, and I need I need to have one myself, but I'm gonna have to get me another, because I just bought me a 2 terabyte hard drive.
Okay.
So I got my stuff backed up, got some stuff backed up to it too. But I tell people, I tell them not to buy any computers from Walmart, but then I'm about to stop telling them to do that, because I tell them, go right ahead, because that way I get to fix it. I make money off Walmart computers. Thank you very much, y'all. So keep on buying. They just a little headache to deal with, because they so kind of picking low power to the point where after a month or two, they don't slow down so tremendously. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, I make money off of it. See, I tell people what you do. You go and buy a good used computer from a good reputable place, like Newegg.com. You can buy a used computer for $150 laptop. $150 used laptop on Newegg.com is better than a $250 laptop from Walmart.
Right. Yep. So you can go to a pawn shop and find you like a either an older Dell or something like that. Pop it open, throw in an SSD, some RAM. You're good to go.
I don't like me personally, for myself, I don't deal with pre-builts anymore, unless it's a laptop. And somebody just gave me a laptop. Until then, I didn't actually have one.
Okay.
But I don't like since I built my first computer, I've never bought another pre-built since then. And I have been through probably 6 motherboards. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Y'all have been through over 6 motherboards. I've been through about 3 or 4 video cards. Cause see, I spend as much on my video cards as I do on my motherboard and processor. $150 is the average of what I spend on a video card.
Yeah. Yeah. See, man, seeing those prices, man, I remember when I was building those computers back there, like I said, my son has a 1060. The other one has the 1080 in it, and because the other one right now they only really use it for gaming, and that's like it's probably the best computer in the house, man. But it's only used for them to play games on. My son, the computer that I showed has the 1060 in it, but we threw an SSD in there, transferred everything over, so like that the computer runs great, and I do maintenance. Anytime he tells me he has any type of issue, I go in there, and within 20 minutes that computer's like brand new. So so it's like I got a computer to use if I really wanted to. If I wanted to go all out with it and start recording in there, just take my camera and microphone and all that, I could do that too. But like I said, I don't want to take up their space. You know what I'm saying? Like they two young men that are doing their thing. So I'm letting them grow into their manhood without being in their presence all the time.
I got you on that. Let me ask you something. What's your speed connection? What's your internet connection?
I'm paying for, I think, 150.
150 upload, download. 150 download.
I think I'm paying 150 download. Yeah.
You got either you got what is that? Cable?
I'm on Cox. Yeah, I got Cox internet. I don't have like cable TV service or anything like that coming in the house. I just got Cox internet.
But that's running through your cable line, huh?
Right.
Yeah, you got real fast internet. You only trouble with your type of internet, the only trouble with that type of internet. If you get a whole bunch of people around you and they all using it at one time, it's gonna slow you down.
Yeah. And the thing I like out here, it's the suburbs it's like a lately built. So they only started building this suburbs in the 90s.
Okay.
In the late 90s. Like I bought the first house I had out here was when did I get here? 06. I bought that house and the house wasn't even 10 years old yet.
Okay, so you're pretty good then.
Yeah, and then so this neighborhood, but it's just growing, and then they went and threw in a whole when they build up like where they put in like a Best Buy and a Walmart and like a whole little strip mall type thing. But they done built up a whole everything out there. They got the full Walmart. It's like what do they call it? Like an outdoor mall type thing?
Strip mall.
Where you walk out one door, you outside, you walk down the sidewalk and walk in the next door, and boom, you're
a strip mall.
Yes, like a strip mall, man. They got the TJ Maxx and Walmart and Popeyes and Ross and the whole thing, man. It's all in one place. They built in a Home Depot. They got a hospital, like 3 auto garages and 20 fast food places. Man, it's like so they added all that right over here behind us. So I know Cox is starting to feel the pull from that.
Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Are y'all anywhere near any kind of professional like an airport? Are y'all near an airport or near any y'all got any professional like football team in your area?
We have the University of Arizona.
Okay.
And then we have the Davis Mountain Air Force Base.
Gotcha.
And the Tucson Airport's an international airport, so it's pretty big runway and whatnot.
That's the reason why I asked you that. You probably already know.
Oh yeah, they got signals and everything crossing. We have dead sectors. When you leave this suburb to go into town, you got to go past the base, and so you hit dead sectors no matter which side of the base you're on. You know what I'm saying? Like even your Wi-Fi and stuff like that. I could be watching a YouTube, and there'll be certain intersections where you just lose your signal just because you're at the base and whatnot. You're on the base.
So what the base? So the base have it where they have it restricted internet.
On base, trying to remember if they even have. Yeah, I think it is. Cox does feed the bass. But as far as the air, the air signals, any signals through the air are cut off at the base.
They what's the
Like
name? The bass got jammer, got
yeah, they
jammer.
got jammers and stuff. Yeah, and it works. I remember because when I was working on bass, there was your phone does all kinds of funky stuff when you're trying to listen to even radio through your phone or like a YouTube video or something like that. Any type of streaming would get jacked up just driving on bass, and then when you leave the base, man, you would think that you was listening to some type of old school radio, man, because it'll be like freezing and pausing on you. Just you have to already. Okay, I need to get away from the base for this to start working right.
They jamming it. They got some jammers in there that's blocking, messing with them signals.
Yep. But all for good reason though, But luckily, yeah, I'm far enough away from the base out here where the bass doesn't interfere with what I got going on. It's just when I'm going into town, I got to go past the base.
Yeah, but see, here it is. Where you live and what they have going on around you, that community seems like it's gonna grow real big. Hopefully the base don't shut down and all that other stuff. So you're in an area that's still being modernized. There's relatively modernized area. It ain't like you got to come through and rerun Cat 1, Cat 5 lines into your house and stuff. You're basically modernized.
Yeah. We got good signals where we're at. Everything that, like I said, it is pretty modern. It was built with the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like as the internet was getting better, that's when these houses were being popped up. So it's like they planned for the future. A lot of this is this house I'm in is one of the older houses in this area, but all the new houses around, like the different little, what is it, the little sub communities or whatever, how they build like a section of like 50 to 100 houses at a time or whatever, and they all have different names, but you're all on the same street. The newer houses have where the internet is connected through either the phone lines or the power lines in the house and stuff like that. So you can just plug something in your kitchen and you could have your router and stuff like that in another room or, somewhere other part of the house, but they can all talk to each other through the power outlets, man. Like, so a lot of these newer houses and the technology that's out, man, people don't understand how much tech has done for us.
What's the name? Power line. I think is it called power line internet? It has power line in the name of it, and there's basically use the existing power lines in the house to run the internet through.
Yep. So yeah, man, it's all there. Like I said, a lot of these houses, the newer houses, all have it. This house was built before that was that was the plan for the future.
You still can actually do that in your house too.
Oh yeah. I could get it in there. I'm not interested, man. I'm still trying. I'm working towards what I'm going to do at 60 right now. I'm looking for what's my final call going to be when I decide that I no longer want to be a part of the working force world.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'll say when I call it quits, man. Me and wifey might just jump in a van, man, and drive the world, bro.
Van life.
Yep. Hey, because the kids, but when I'm 60, my youngest will be 30. So I'm like, hey, we'll come visit you. Don't come over. We'll come to you.
Look, now that van life is man, we can do 15, we can do 5,000 different topics. Because see, look, that van life is a thing too. A big thing. I mean, I said if I was to actually become a millionaire, I would want to have enough money to where look that you remember the what's not you remember Knight Rider?
Yeah.
They had they 18 wheeler was basically a rolling city. Something
Yep.
like, something like that right there, but with observation windows on so I can actually see out. I would love to have something like that and have a driver. Look, we just drive.
There we go.
But
Just
boy,
keep it moving.
you're looking at a lot of money though. So it'd be more economical just to get your old bus, script that bad boy out, and build it.
Yeah, yeah. We was thinking about doing the school bus. And wifey was watching videos. And every once in a while she gets on there and for like a week straight she'll see what the new stuff that they're doing with them and all that. She already got like plans of different van life communities that she wants to go see and stuff like that. Different countries, different states. So I was like, hey, we might do that, man. Like we gonna hit it up and. I gotta figure out what my final plan's gonna be, man. That's why I'm like that's why I work now, man. I'm just putting money together and trying to finalize my plans for what I want to do in my 50s and 60s. I even got my military time I could still buy back, so I could cut 5 years off and retire early. But
Okay, that's enough.
I don't have a final plan yet, so I might as well keep on working and doing something. Maybe I'll start a tech company or something like that, or a tech school. Teach kids how to fix these computers and all that. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see what they do with all this the Rona mess. And I think I think Trump will win this election, and I want to see who takes power after Trump.
I'm gonna tell you what.
That will let me know what I want to do, pretty much.
If Trump wins this election, guess what? That's gonna make him one of the first presidents that's ever been impeached and still got reelected.
Well, but yeah, that I don't know. I won't get into the politics too much right now, but yeah, that whole impeachment was a full coup that they tried.
Yeah.
Soros really got his hands deep in America right now, and that man ain't doing nothing good for America, George Soros. So we need to get him out of here. I said it. I meant it when I said it. Keep my stream up, YouTube.
I'm kind of like you. Once I started doing my video, well, I don't get too much into politics and all that on my channel either. But once I started doing my gaming video, I don't want a whole lot of that on my channel. I would like to. I keep it light and pleasant. Because now, if you want to do if we want to do all that, then look, it'd be better to create another channel, and that's the channel where you come over and do all that on. That way, if it get pulled out, you ain't lost nothing. But boy, when you get the main channel hit, that main channel, the one that you got all the videos on, and man, I wouldn't even want to think about restarting over from there.
Yeah, so that's why right now I'm like I've always been an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? It's like right now I do computer repair, I do barbering, and I work IT for the school district. So I'm thinking if I cut out from my barbering, open up some type of school with all this technology stuff, because this is the future. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going backwards, man. These kids don't even know what a ream of paper is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh no.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you tell them put some paper in the printer, they're gonna look at you like you crazy. So
man, let me tell you what. If you was to say the word dot matrix to the people, they look at you like you crazy. If anybody under the age of 30 years old, you might well say 35, and you say dot matrix to them, they're gonna look at you like you crazy.
Yep.
Matrix printers used to be in it one time. But here's the deal with the dot matrix printer. Do you not know a lot of places still use them, certain places still use them? And if you're going to go and buy a dot matrix printer today, you're going to spend upwards of 300 plus dot matrix printer now.
That's crazy. No, they do have some. I'm trying to remember what they. There are specific places that still need those printers. I'm trying to remember who or what.
I bet you the military still use them.
I wonder. I'm gonna talk to some people on base and see what all they got going as far as technology wise. But I know you know how the government is, man. The government's either way ahead or way behind. If I was to go into some offices right now, them computers, they probably still got some of them old bubble TV monitors in there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, I guess they say it's working.
You're right. Exactly.
It's working. So why am
I buy a new monitor? We got one right there.
Until the rest of the freaking world, gets so far advanced to them. No, I'm gonna say this, and look, I ain't gonna talk about this too much. Until somebody with a much greater technological force decide to want to mess with them, then that's when they get to realize we freaking antiquated.
Yeah.
But you know what? But that equipment, I would never get rid of it. You know why I wouldn't get rid of that equipment? Because this newer equipment is much easier to break down. It's much easier to damage than it is to damage that. But like this, if you had to go back 40 years or 50 years, then guess what? That equipment still is usable. If for some reason, if this new technology, that was something that hit it and messed it up, that old technology is still going to be usable. And I'm going to give you a prime example of that. In my hometown, we have an old store, probably one of the oldest buildings in the county. They don't have any, there's no electronic, there's no computerized stuff in the store. It's an old store. It's on the historical list. Now, we have other stores in town. They are computerized. Guess what happens when the lights go out? The store that just still use a regular adding calculator, people know how to do that stuff in their head.
They stay in business.
They don't miss a beat.
That's right. They still in business. But
hey, so
right. Hey, let me I'm gonna go ahead and jump off, man. I forgot there was a stream that was coming on that I wanted to catch up on.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, y'all are all familiar with it. Yeah, go check out Ty City. He got a stream going. He's live right now. You know, so everybody in the chat, you know, some people like him, some people don't. You know, Ty City's, I'm down with Ty City. He's cool with me. So you know, I suggest people check him out. He's always got good info and stuff like that. O'Shea Linux, bro, you know, man, you always welcome. When you see me live, man, stop in because you got information that, you know, you might be able to fill in a blank where I can't. So please, anytime you see me, come on up, man. Like I said, I'm yeah, when I start the new just like strictly tech stuff, I'll probably start a whole other channel. I don't know if I want to just do it on this channel and just put everything else, you know, hide everything else or whatever. I don't know. I'll see, like I said, I got too much going on. I got to figure out what I want to do with that. But yeah, when I start the other channel or start doing the tech stuff, man, just watch for it. I'll drop the links and stuff on here, and I'll do a little quick video on this one if I create a new channel, just saying, hey, everybody come over here to this channel. I'm live right now, or, you know, something like that.
Okay, sounds good to me. But I got about 5 tabs up of stuff, of videos I want to look at, and I'm trying to go through it. I see yours pop up. I say, let me check out what Mike doing. So
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. Hey, I appreciate everybody that comes through. Like I said, man, I wasn't able to get this channel popping the way I wanted to, but I might keep it just because there is information on it, and a lot of the videos I didn't record them. So if I go get me external, maybe I'll pull all the videos off of YouTube, rip them with VLC, and then just save them, and I can re-upload the ones I want or do something. I'll get a video editor and just combine some videos and start, dropping on like some of that old content on here, but in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Just cut and paste some videos together, just parts of videos that I liked or whatever, and I'll just fill them in and just start making new videos or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I get all these projects and ideas together, and I still got a course that I got like an hour left of the course, and I'll be completed with the SCCM 20, I don't know, 2016, 2019, something like that.
Refresh me on what S is. Refresh me on what it is.
Okay, so in Windows, if you're not yet attached to the Azure cloud, the way that you did the software center, the software distribution for your network was called Software Center Configuration Manager. So your server that held all the software that you use for your company, like say I wanted to push, for instance, if I want to push Firefox out to all 45,000 computers that we got. Gotcha. Well, I have one version of Firefox, the install files on a server, and the SCCM allows me to schedule, like if I want to do all 7th grade computers, you know what I'm saying, or all of Tucson High School computers, I could push Firefox out to all Tucson High and just schedule that through one, the one server, one program on there. So I'm doing a course on that right now for the newer version of SCCM, and I'm almost done with it. I got like an hour left of the course, and I just, what I'm saying, it's like you get burnt out on it because it's so dry, man.
Yeah, but the good thing about it, it has a beginning and an end to it. The only thing you have to do is just work your way through it. Well, one more thing too, and then I'm gonna get off. I ain't gonna hold you. It'll be a good idea to go start your website. Whatever you're gonna do, that way you have. Man, I got a frog in here. That way you can have. If YouTube was to shut down, you still have MikeKennery.com going.
Right. Yeah, I'll figure something out. I need to do this stuff, but it's like I get so busy because I'm either cutting hair, fixing computers. It's like right now I'm doing courses, working. That's why like when y'all see me on here during the day, and I'll be in every chat all day. That's because I'm at work or I'm doing a course, and I'll just have it playing on soft, so I hear something else going in. You know what I'm saying? Something like almost like a radio, like music playing. But I'll be listening to the Manosphere all day, every day, just to, stay informed with who's doing what new information and what new happenings are going on. Who's collabing with who, you know what I'm saying? So
I know.
Yeah. A website. I do need to build a website. I help my son do all his stuff, man. But he's fully licensed and everything. He's got his websites, his beat stores, his music licensing and all that. What is that called?
I have no idea about that music.
Yeah, they get the AS. What is it called? It's like so that he owns the copyrights to all his music that he makes, his beats and his released albums and stuff like that.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so like if somebody else was to rip like one of his beats off of his beat store, if they tried to rip it and use it,
he can sue.
He can sue him, or like YouTube will do with his music. Like he's got his official YouTube thing, right? So if somebody posts their music like on YouTube and it's one of his beats, YouTube will pay him for it before that person gets paid, Kind of like if I was to sit here and play DMX's music, YouTube will give DMX
The
any
money.
ad money, yeah, any AdSense that comes from people watching my video.
I learned that from my first big video slideshow that I put on YouTube. The one that I got a lot of views on. When I added music to it, it sit there and told me you would not the music that's attached to it, they will receive any money from this video. All the views they get the money.
Right, and it'd be like that too, man, because you have a good stream or whatever, and they did, and I forgot about that, man. And I did I think it was like one of my last few videos. I did a thing where I just went live and I was just doing like Manosphere music, and I was playing some old school like '90s, early 2000s music, and man, I must have got like 15, 20 emails from YouTube talking about, oh yeah, hey, no, don't worry about it. You didn't get any strikes. Like this doesn't affect your channel. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's like no matter how big this video goes, you ain't getting paid. I was like, damn, I pulled that motherfucker down, man. I was like, I got so many emails just off of that one video. I was like, nah. It's like, hey, thank you to those people who made the music for me, but if I ain't getting paid out of this, nothing. But you might get paid. Nah, y'all could keep all that, man. Y'all gotta keep doing work. If I gotta work for my money, y'all gonna work for your money.
Look, on that note, Mike, I'm gonna go ahead and get off with you. I'm gonna look around for a few things and probably work on some of this eBay stuff I need to post.
There you go. Hey, yeah, that's how we gotta do, man. Always keep it moving, bro. But yeah, I appreciate you coming through.
Ain't no trouble.
You know, and everybody else that came in and left and came back or whatever, man, I appreciate you guys for stopping through. And anytime you see me up here, drop your links in the chat. You know, I believe everybody I think there's only one person that ever came through. Nope. I thought I wrenched you up before.
No.
Hold on. There you go. I'll give you that blue suit. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I see it. I appreciate that.
No problem. Yeah, everybody that comes in, I usually put them in blue. And if it's going to be a real life manosphere, man, then that means we should be able to talk to each other and share with each other. I shouldn't have to yell out every single person I like. Obviously, if they're in my channel, I like them. And if they're blue, I like them. So they should be able to drop their links and talk to each other. You know what I'm saying? Wadner might have some information that, you know, somebody else could use. You might have some information that that somebody else in the chat needs or whatever, and you might say something in the chat. I want you to be able to drop your link so that the other person in the chat can just go and get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody feeling like they got to wait for a shout out or something. Like, not on my channel. On my channel, man, y'all drop your links and talk to each other. That's a manosphere, bro.
I understand that. But I see things just a tad bit differently. Me personally, the people who have a wrench on my which it ain't no more than two, maybe three, is because something they have shown me that made me want to give them a wrench. Because see, I have to be careful with that. Because look, I'm gonna have some people, if I continue to do it, I'm gonna have some people that are gonna come over there. That eventually, I'm not gonna like how they roll. So look here, I ain't finna have to take. I don't want to have to take something back that I gave to somebody too early. That's just that's me now.
I hear you.
You see what I'm saying?
I hear you. Yep.
Because there's some people I don't even want to come to my channel because they so kind of look because the way they just move everywhere else.
Hey, you know what? Hey, I know exactly what you mean, and everybody in the manosphere, they still hold me to that task of having been in places that they didn't agree with. You know, I'm still paying the penalty for trying to just give everybody a chance and hear them out, see what they were about. And so even though some people got into beefs with other people, man, it's like I forgot. Not everybody was raised the way I was raised. I can't hold my next door neighbor. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna feel a certain way because he don't get along with my other neighbor. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't get along, you either work it out yourselves or let it be known that y'all just don't get along. I should not be held to task because, you know what I'm saying, I can get along with both sides. You know what I'm saying? But I forgot the manosphere don't roll like that.
Look, I understand that, and I don't care nothing. Me personally, I don't care nothing about that. My thing is, it's the person themselves are sometimes who they, and I ain't gonna lie, and it's sometimes who they hang around and who they, cause like I said, that I'm just throwing out this name. That guy Suge to go around and be harassing a whole lot of people. You familiar with that name, Suge?
Oh yeah.
Look here, let's tell me carefully. If a person is a moderator on his channel, I don't want to deal with them. Because that dude was shaded. He do some stuff that, look here, if he was in person, he probably gotten got by now. And if anybody is cool with that dude doing what he doing, I can't prove it. Because it's just a matter of time. If I get big enough, it's a matter of time before they start putting some stuff on me. I can't deal with that. But now, if you got some people, look, like I said, if it's a content creator that I like, if it's two of them that I like and they don't like each other, that ain't no big deal with me. It's just how they roll. Yeah. It's how they are.
See, that's one of the good things I like about being in the MC world. I do have the ability, if I ever wanted, to literally reach out and touch someone. I got those people, man. Like that's why I love hearing, like when people do go at it like that and they start doing all that catch a flight stuff, man. Like I just laugh because I'm like, are you sure?
Like you really? Ain't what you say?
Don't you talking to the wrong one? Like I got people that will ride out, not from here. I don't even have to. It's just a phone call away. So, but see, people talk like that out here, man. So like I laugh. That's why I said I can't be mad at nobody who's mad at somebody else. And you know, hey, look, y'all beefing, cool. Keep your beef between you and him. You know what I'm saying? Don't include me. Like don't hate me because of that. Like because of what he did. You know, like that Suge dude. I don't think I ever got into it with him. I only knew of his actions because of what Taz said. Then come to find out.
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
I went to his channel one time. Suge channel. I went over there one time. I listened to him for about 30 minutes. And I looked at him and I said, this dude is unstable. Something is seriously wrong with this dude. That's the kind of dude I would not want to be around. I can't deal with
Yeah, not in real life.
No. I don't want real life or no other life. That dude. Right. Look, it don't take long. It don't take very long when you know what to listen to. How unstable somebody can be. That fella's unstable. I can't. No. I know too many people in real life that's kind of like that, and I avoid them like the plague because I know how they gonna act. If you get too close to them, they get too close to you. I know how they gonna act. So it's better just go ahead and leave that right there alone and be done with it.
Right.
Oh, I don't know, buddy. That dude. I ain't gonna get into that because we on your channel and all that, and I ain't trying to bring him up. No, that dude, I can't deal with that. Something disturbed about that fella, and no, I can't. Nobody. You be up now. I'll be like, no, don't come over here. You could look. You go over there. I'll be over here. We all right.
All right.
But with that note being said, man, I'm off. Let me go find me. Let me go look at the most stuff.
Gotcha. All right, hey, I appreciate you though, man. Anytime you see me, you come on over, bro, and you know what I'm saying. I'll drop the link when I'm live, but yeah, I'm gonna start just dropping content with the tech stuff and maybe live once a week or something on that channel.
Gotcha. All right.
But,
You have a good day, man.
all right, you too, bro. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a
You
great
too.
evening. All
You
right,
too.
aloha. And on that note, I am out of here. It's your boy Mike Shinnery. Remember, take care of your mental, your health, and your wealth, because this is America. All right. Till the next one. Aloha.